My bark of life was tossing down the troubled stream of time when I first saw your smiling face and youth was in its prime. Oh, I'll never forget where'er I roam, wherever you may be. If ever I have had a friend, you have been that friend to me. It's an old Carter family song. Welcome to Hootenanny Revival. Hootenanny Revival is a hootenanny that takes place on the fourth Sunday of each month down at Traditions Cafe. That's the place just across from the Capitol Lake. A bunch of old folkies get together and sing the old songs from the 60s and some 70s and 80s even into the 90s. Anyway, we just love to get together and sing together. A lot of sing-alongs, so you can join in. It's free, so come on down and join us. Holly Graham is your coordinator for the Hootenanny Revival and usually your host mistress, but this time Holly is a bit under the weather, so Di Meyer has agreed to be your host mistress. And I think Di is about ready to start the show. So here's the Hootenanny Revival.
Saying something. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Phill Mooney.
Hey!
This song's called the Bonny Laboring Boy. It has many tunes, and what I've done is I've taken the lyrics from it and I've stuck it with Lake Pontchartrain instead, so it should be a little bit different for you. Here it goes. As I went out one morning, there all in the blooming spring, I overheard a damsel fair who grievously did sing. Oh, cruel were my parents that in me sore remind, for they would not let me tarry with my bonny laboring boy. Says the mother to her daughter, why do you stoop so low to marry a poor laboring boy around the world to go? Some noble lord might fancy you great riches to enjoy, so do not throw yourself away on that poor bonny laboring boy. Says the daughter to her mother, your talk is all in vain, for knights and lords and dukes and earls I hold them in disdain. I'd rather live a humble life, my time I would employ to wait in happy prospects on my bonny laboring boy. But if I had all the money now that great men have in store, it's freely I bestow it on the boy I do adore. If duty so entangles me in the truth I'd never deny, in the arms of my bonny laboring boy I mean to live and die. So fill your glasses to the brim and let the toast go around. Here's a health to every laboring boy that plows and sows the ground, for when his work is over The happy is the girl who wins on the neighboring boy.
Okay. I came upon your story in the paper in 7 column inches. It was sealed, and that night as I slept, these words went rolling through my brain. He died in a distant field. What does that mean? He died in a distant field. In a field of flowers, in a field of grain, in a field of laughter. Are you feeling any pain? Do you walk alone or in the company of friends? I'm almost sure I'll see you again. Oh, I am almost sure I'll see you again. Your brother told a story of the time when in the middle of the night you took a walk and you loosened every light bulb on each porch along that street, saying the night time was meant to be dark. Those were your words. Night time was meant to be dark. Well, what about the moon? What about the stars? What kind of light is shining in the place where you are? Were you pulled away into the dark of the night? Or were you beckoned by the light, my friend? Or were you beckoned by the light? Another dream, you were standing next to me. I was holding you so warm and so real. And you laughed to hear me say that you should see a doctor soon. You said I'm fine now, my heart is all healed. You laughed and said I'm fine now, my heart is all healed. Healed by the light, healed by the force, healed by the river that knew no other course. And the very next day I saw someone who could have been your twin. He looked at me like I wasn't there, and I tried not to stare at him. Oh, I tried not to stare at him. Now today I find myself all too wide awake. I do not feel you anywhere around. I guess you've gone far away into that distant field, and I'm planted here on the ground, safe and sound, planted here on this sacred ground. In my
I'm going to ask the question, please answer if you can. Is there anybody's children can tell me what is the soul of a man? I want somebody to tell me. Here we go. Answer if you can. I want somebody to tell me what is the soul of a man. I've traveled different countries, I've traveled to the furthest land. Couldn't find nobody could tell me what is the soul of a man. I want somebody to tell me. Answer if you can. I want somebody to tell me what is the soul of a man. I saw a crowd stand talking, I just came up in time. Was teaching the lawyers and the doctors that a man ain't nothing but his mind. I want somebody to tell me. Answer if you can. I want somebody to tell me what is the soul of a man. I read the Bible often, I've tried to read it right, but as far as I can understand, it's nothing but a burning light. Want somebody to tell me. Answer if you can. I want somebody to tell me what is the soul of a man. Oh, when Christ taught in the temple, people all stood amazed. Was teaching the lords and the doctors that a man isn't but his mouth. I want somebody to tell me. Answer if you can. I want somebody to tell me what is the soul of a man. Again. Oh, I want somebody to tell me. Answer if you can. I want somebody to tell me what is the soul of a man.
Griesly bride. Lie down, my married wife. Lie easy as you can. You're young and ill-accustomed yet to lie with a man. The snow was deep and the moon was full as it shone on the cabin floor. His young bride rose without a word and ran barefooted through the door. he up and followed, fast and sure, and an angry mind had he. But his young wife was nowhere in sight. Only the moon shone clear. He followed her tracks through the new deep snow, a-calling out loud her name. But only the coyotes in the hills howled back at him again. And his hair stood up along his neck, and his angry mind was gone. For where the two-footed track gave up, the four-footed track led home. For her nightgown lay upon the snow as it would on a white bed sheet, and the tracks that led from where it lay were never of mortal feet. Well, first he took to walking back, and then he began to run, and his quarry turned all in her track, and hunted him in turn. An empty bed still waits for him as he lies in a crimson tide. Beware, beware, oh trapper men, beware of the Griesly bride.
In the Tower of London, large as life, the ghost of Anne Boleyn walks, they declare.
'Cause Anne Boleyn was once King Henry's wife, until he had the headsman bob her hair.
Ah, yes, he did her wrong long years ago. She comes up at night to tell him so, with her head tucked underneath her arm. She walks the bloody tower, with her head tucked underneath her arm at the midnight hour.
She comes to haunt King Henry, she's giving him what for. Yet soon she's going to tell him off for having spilled her gore. And just in case the headsman wants to give her an encore, she's got her head tucked underneath her arm, with her head tucked underneath her arm. She walks the bloody tower, with her head tucked underneath her arm at the midnight hour. Along the drafty corridors for miles and miles she goes. She often catches cold, poor thing, it's chilly when it blows, and it's somewhat inconvenient to have to blow her nose. With her head tucked underneath her arm, with her head tucked underneath her arm, she walks the bloody tower, with her head tucked underneath her arm at the midnight hour.
Now sometimes gay King Henry gives a spread, for all his pals and gals a ghostly crew. The headsman carves the joint and cuts the bread, then in comes Anne Boleyn to queer the do. She pulls her head up with a wild war whoop, And Henry cries, don't drop it in the soup.
With her head tucked underneath her arm, she walks the bloody tower. With her head tucked underneath her arm at the midnight hour.
The sentries think that it's a football that she carries in. And when they've had a few, they say, is Bonny going to win? They think that it's Red Grange instead of poor old Anne Boleyn. With her head tucked underneath her arm. With her head tucked underneath her arm, she walks the bloody tower. With her head tucked underneath her arm at the midnight hour.
One night she caught King Henry, he was in the canteen bar.
Said he, are you Jane Seymour, Anne Boleyn, or Catherine Parr? Now how in heaven's name am I to know just who you are? You've got your head tucked
Underneath your arm, with her head tucked underneath her arm, she walks the bloody tower. With her head tucked underneath her arm at the midnight hour. Thank you very much. Difference here.
back to back, belly to belly. Well, I don't give a damn, 'cause I've done that already. Back to back, belly to belly at the zombie jamboree. Back to back, belly to belly. Well, I don't give a damn, 'cause I've done that already. Back to back, belly to belly at the zombie jamboree. Zombie jamboree took place in a New York cemetery. Zombie jamboree took place at Long Island Cemetery. Zombies from all parts of the island. Some of them were grateful and Solians. Hey, since the season was carnival, they got together in Bacchanal.
All together now.
Back to back, belly to belly. Well, I don't give a damn, 'cause I've done that already. Back to back, belly to belly at the zombie jamboree. One female zombie wouldn't behave. She said she want me for a slave. In the one hand she holding a quart of wine, in the other she pointing that she'll be mine. Oh, believe me, folks, yes, I had to run. Husband of a zombie ain't no fun. I says, oh no, my turtle dove, that old bag of bones I cannot love.
Oh, everybody now.
Back to back, belly to belly. Well, I don't give a damn, 'cause I've done that already. Back to back, belly to belly at the zombie jamboree. Right then and there she raised her feet.
I'm gonna treat you down, my sweet. Gonna make you call me sweetie pie.
I said, oh no, get back, you lie.
I may be lying, but you will see after you kiss this
Yeah. Never seen such a whore in me life. Can you imagine me with a zombie wife?
Yeah.
Back to back, belly to belly. Well, I don't give a damn, 'cause I've done that already. Back to back, belly to belly at the zombie jamboree. Oh, what a good game. Back to back, belly to belly. Well, I don't give a damn, 'cause I've done that already. Back to back, belly to belly at the zombie jamboree.
You can sing some of it, but you can also sing the rest. Wow. About to made us sing a song, sing rickety tickety tin. About to made us sing a song, we did not have her family long. Not only did she do them wrong, she did every one of them in. She did every one of them in. Very nice. One morning in a fit of pique, sing rickety tickety tin. One morning in a fit of pique, she drowned her father in the creek. The water tasted bad for a week, and we had to make do with gin, We had to make do with gin. Her mother she could never stand, sing rickety tickety tin. Her mother she could never stand, and so was cyanide soup she planned. And the mother died with a spoon in her hand, and her face in a hideous grin, her face in a hideous grin. She weighed her brother down with stones, sing rickety tickety tin. She weighed her brother down with stones and sent him off to Davy Jones. And all they ever found were some bones and occasional pieces of skin, occasional pieces of skin. I think that's what almost got us kicked out. Yeah. She set her sister's head on fire, sing rickety tickety tin. She set her sister's head on fire, and as the smoke and the flames rose higher, she danced around the funeral pyre, playing a violin, playing a violin. And one day when she had nothing to do, sing rickety tickety tin. One day when she had nothing to do, she cut her baby brother in two and served him up as an Irish stew and invited the neighbors in. Invited the neighbors in. And when at last the police came by, sing rickety tickety tin. And when at last the police came by, her little friend she could not deny. To do so she would have to lie. And lying she knew was a sin, a sin. And lying she knew was a sin. Yeah.
So this is a song called Blue Mountain. And, oh, gee, that hurt. If you happen to know the chorus, please feel free to sing along, and by the end of it you will know it, probably. And my past you must not know, for I seek a refuge from the law, where the sage and the pinyon grow. Blue Mountain, your azure deep. Blue Mountain, your sides are steep. Blue Mountain with a horse head on your side, you have won my love to keep. Now I bum with Latigo Gordon and a drink at the Blue Goose Saloon, where I dance all night with the Mormon girls and ride home by the light of the moon. Blue Mountain, your azure deep. Blue Mountain, your sides are steep. Blue Mountain with a horse head on your side, you have won my love to keep. And I trade at Munsey's store. There's bullet holes in the door. His calico treasure, my pony can measure when I'm drunk and I'm feeling sore. Blue Mountain, your azure deep. Blue Mountain, your sides are steep. Blue Mountain with a horse head on your side, you have won my love to keep. Sounds great out there, by the way. Thank you very much. And in the summer they say it's fine. In the winter the winds do whine and say there, dear brother, if you need a mother, well, there's Evie on the old chuck lines.
Blue Mountain, your azure deep.
Blue Mountain, your sides are steep. Blue Mountain with a horse head on your side, you have won my love to keep. Well, I'm going back home to Texas, gotta see how my welcome stands. If I find that I miss the mountainside. I've got a shovel and plenty of sand. Blue Mountain, your azure deep. Blue Mountain, your sides are steep. Blue Mountain with a horse head on your side. You have won my love to keep. Thank you. So I love this song actually. It's called Thirsty Boots. You've long been on the open road, you've been sleeping in the rain. From the dirt of words and mud of cells, your clothes are dark and stained. But the dirty words, the muddy cells will soon be judged insane. So only stop to rest yourself, you'll be off again. And take off your thirsty boots and stay for a while. Your feet are hot and weary from a dusty mile. And maybe I can make you laugh, and maybe I can try. I'm just looking for the evening and the morning in your eyes. So tell me of the ones you've seen as far as you could see. Across the plains from field to town, marching to be free. And of the rusted prison gates that tumbled by degree. And laughing children, one by one, they smile like you and me. And take off your thirsty boots and stay for a while. Your feet are hot and weary from a dusty mile. And maybe I can make you laugh, and maybe I can try. I'm just looking for the evening and the morning in your eyes. And I know you are no stranger down those crooked rainbow trails, from dancing cliff edge shattered stills and slandered shackled jails. But the melody drifts from below as the walls are being scaled. Yes, in all of this and more, my friends, our song shall not be failed. And take off your thirsty boots and stay for a while. Your feet are hot and weary from a dusty mile. And maybe I can make you laugh, and maybe I can try. I'm just looking for the evening and the morning in your eyes.
to the right, do the Basil boogie, will you do it all night? Do the Basil boogie. Do the Basil boogie. Do the Basil boogie, will you do it all night long? Well, Mama told me to be out. We go across the sea, do the Basil boogie. Do the Basil boogie. Basil boogie, well, they do it all night long. Yeah, step to the right, step to the left, do the boogie, we got nothing left. Basil boogie. I'll go across the sea and do the Basil boogie. Do the Basil boogie. Do the Basil boogie. Do it all night long. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a good sing-along. Somebody else can do that one now. We're going to just do a couple of G's to start it out. So you'll have your lyric sheets or someone to share with, I hope. Why does the sun go on shining? Why does the sea rush to shore? Don't they know it's the end of the world? 'Cause you don't love me anymore. Why do the birds go on singing? Why do the stars glow above? Don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when I lost your love. I wake up in the morning and I wonder why everything's the same as it was. And I can't understand, no, I can't understand how life goes on the way it does. Why does my heart go on beating? Why do these eyes of mine cry? Don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when you said goodbye to them. I wake up in the morning and I wonder why everything's the same as it was. And I can't understand, no, I can't understand how life goes on the way it does. Here's the spoken. Why does my heart go on beating? Why do these eyes of mine cry? Don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when you said goodbye.
By a lonely prison wall, I heard a young girl calling. Michael, they have taken you away, for you stole Trevelyan's corn, so the young might see the morn. Now a prison ship lies waiting in the bay. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the free, small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had love and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. By a lonely prison wall, I heard a young man call early. Nothing matters, Mary, when you're free. Against the famine and the crown, I rebelled, they ran me down. Now you must raise our child with dignity. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. By a lonely harbor wall, she watched the last star falling, and that prison ship sailed out against the sky. Sure, she'll wait and hope and pray for her love in Bonny Bay. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. Sing it again. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely
Yo soy un hombre sincero, de donde crece la palma. Yo soy un hombre sincero, de donde crece la palma. Eso, antes de morir me quiero echar mis versos de Guantanamera, Guantanamera, ay, 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 Guajira, Guantanamera, yes. Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera. Con los pobres de la tierra quiero yo mi suerte echar. Con los pobres de la tierra quiero yo mi suerte echar. El arroyo de la sierra me complace más que Guantanamera, Guantanamera, ay, 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 Guajira, Guantanamera, Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera. Cultivo arroz blanca en junio como en enero. Cultivo arroz blanca en junio como en enero. Para el amigo sincero me grabo tu mano, Guantanamera, Guantanamera, ay, 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 Guajira, Guantanamera, Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera, otra vez. Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera, Guantanamera, Guantanamera. They just did this spur of the moment. So.
My bark of life was tossing down the troubled stream of time when I first saw your smiling